morning. I'm Neil. Excuse my voice because I lost it a few days ago. So, yeah, this is not my normal voice. We're relatively new here in Thailand. So we're going to be 1 year next month. So I came here with my husband and my two kids, Mary and Noah. And today, I'd like to share with you the power of prayer and the amazing impact it's had in my son's life, Noah. So that's my son, Noah. He's the one singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars earlier. Both my kids were late walkers. So my eldest Mary walked when she was 18 months old, so she was a year and a half. And Noah started walking when he was already 2 years old. 18 months, kids should have been walking already. But with Noah, I did not see that he was hitting the milestones when he was here in that age. And so at almost 18 months, he was still crawling. I didn't see any initiative from him that he actually wanted to walk. And it became a worry for me and my husband. So I said to my husband, that time we were living in UAE, and I said to my husband that if he turns 18 months and he's still not walking, I would like to see a doctor. So we were living in a small city in UAE, and there was no pediatric ortho, which a doctor that specializes in bones with children. We could only find general ortho. So we went to see 2 doctors in UAE, and we initially saw a pediatric first. And then, so he did some tests on Noah, blood tests, and he tested his muscles as well, and he said that his muscles were a bit lax. So, meaning it's very relaxed, that it is not doing the right job. So he recommended to us that we reduce the milk intake so that his body can absorb more iron. So we did that, we followed his recommendations, but I did not see any developments or any progress in his milestones. So we went to see another 2 doctors, and this time it was the general ortho. So both of the doctors recommended that he wears a brace. We thank the Lord that he didn't need to wear the brace the whole day, because with the brace, it would prevent him from walking, from crawling, and as a mother, I mean, it's hard. And as a mother, it's hard to see your child. It was hard for me to see my child wearing his brace in the evening, because he was in the brace was like from here up to the knees, and so he was lying down in the front-like position every night, and it was hard for him to turn, and he was only 18 months at that time, so I felt heartbroken seeing him like that every night. But the Lord said to me that there's no pain. And I also asked the Lord, I said, like, he doesn't feel any pain. Maybe he feels comfortable wearing the brace. And So we continued using the brace, and so before we left UAE, the doctor said to us that you need to see another doctor when you arrive in Thailand, because that time we were already leaving UAE. So there was no time for continued treatment for my son. So before coming here, we went for a vacation in England, because that's where my husband lives, that's where my husband is from. And we sought another opinion from another doctor, because England has a lot of very good doctors, and we wanted to hear from another doctor. So when we saw this doctor, he's also an orthopedic pediatric, and he said that he doesn't see any problem with my child's structure, and that he said to just continue the brace, that it will probably help. And he said to just wait, and maybe one day he will just stand up and walk. And so we came here, and the first thing I did was to really look for a doctor here in Pattaya. We found one, so he's also a pediatric. So as you can see, we've met with a lot of doctors because of his case. So when we arrived here, we saw another pediatric ortho, and so he said to me, after doing some tests, after showing him the x-ray, he said to me casually, I don't see any problem as well in your son's bone structure, but maybe there's a more serious underlying problem. No. And he said that it may be like in the brain, that's what he said. And he said, I'm not a specialist to actually tell you he has a problem in the brain or the nerves. You need to see a neurosurgeon. And he said to me that he was telling this me casually that he would probably need to undergo an MRI scan. If there's a problem, he would need to have a surgery in the brain. And he was also saying to me that, if 7 years old is still not walking, we can always create special shoes for him. I don't know, he was saying it to me as if, it's very normal for me to hear this, but it's my son. So it made me worried. I left the clinic thinking, my Lord, wow, what's gonna happen, Lord? I don't know. I was heartbroken to hear this from the doctor, but then, I know that I have my God, and that I reject this suggestion from the doctor. And I would hold on to his word, I said. So after that, he said, okay, I'll refer you to another neurosurgeon. So we went to see another neurosurgeon in Pattaya, and she said that, Neil, you don't need to worry, because I could find nothing wrong in his nerves, and everything is functioning well. So don't be worried. So I thank the Lord, for this very good news. But then she said, but I would suggest that you see another doctor again, another doctor in Bangkok. So we went to see another doctor, actually 2 doctors in Bangkok, and so one is an orthopediatric again, and another one is a neurosurgeon. And they both said the same thing to me. They said to me that, Neil, let's just wait. Okay, let's just wait. Let's not make any drastic action, surgery, or whatever. Your son, let's just wait. They said to me. That time, we were going to ISC, where Jed works. So that's where I met Jed. And every snack time, we would pass by Jed's classroom because we need to wash our hands. The kids need to wash their hands before snack time. So every time we would pass by her classroom, Noah would be so attracted to like all the toys in her classroom. So before we arrive or before we go to the bathroom, we always go to Jed. Actually, we don't make it anymore to the toilet because we always stay at Jed's classroom, him playing with all the toys. And I casually just mentioned to Jed about my son's condition. And because, like it's nice to see another Filipina. So, we spoke and we weren't close that time. I would see her there. We didn't even know that we were both Filipinas. And we're surprised that, oh, you're a Filipina. And so before I left her classroom, she said to me, okay, Neil, let's pray for your son, Noah. And I said, okay, so she prayed for Noah that she rejects the suggestions of the doctors that no one have to go through any surgery or anything, that he will walk in God's right time. So we left, and I was blessed to have Jed that day. A week after, so we went back for the playgroup at ISC, and I said to Jed, no way, Lord. And I said to Jed, no way, Lord, be walking. So, this is the testimony of Lord's goodness in our lives. The power. So I wanted to share the amazing power from prayer. Don't underestimate the power, because as the songwriter said, our God lives, or his Redeemer lives. And it also seems really that I will tell my story because I want everybody to know the goodness of God in our lives. And the power of prayers is real. And our God is a loving God, and He loves us unconditionally. And that, don't fear, because our God is there with us all the time. And He's in us wherever we go, and that He will never forsake us.